Yo, what is up, you guys? So, when you're traveling with your handheld, well, me at least, I'd like to have a case, just for some protection while I'm traveling with my handheld. So I have a case, but the thing is, when I'm playing with the device, I also like a case for added protection, added grip and ergonomics. So I end up needing two cases. I have one case to carry the device and one case that actually goes on the device. So that's why I'm such a big fan of cases like this, and cases like this. So these cases pretty much take both of the carrying cases and the device cases and put it into one package. So I have a few different models here. This one is from JSO. I have this on my Steam Deck OLED limited edition. Then this one is from a random company. I'm not even sure if you ever heard of that, but it is a pretty good case. This is my Steam Deck OLED glossy. And then I have this one for the ROG Ally from a random company, but this is actually my favorite case for the ROG Ally. It has a nice textured grip. Not sure if you can hear that, but it has a nice textured grip on there. Has a stand on the back, a nice kickstand. So this is pretty much everything I need for my ROG Ally as far as cases goes. I've been using this case for months now, and I swear by these cases that is like a device case mixed with a travel case in one. And that's why when I heard about the kill switch from Dbrand, I was intrigued. When they released one for the ROG Ally, I said, you know what, let me give it a try. Even though all three of these cases cost around $75 and the kill switch itself costs around $75, I said, you know what, the second time around, let me try it out for the ROG Ally and see what it's all about. So today we have it. We finally have the Dbrand kill switch case for the ROG Ally. Let's not waste any time. Let's check it out. First of all, check out the packaging here. I've never gotten a product from Dbrand, so see if you can read any of these words here, and leave a comment down below of any of these words or sentences that you can see here, and you'll be entered to win a special prize if you can tell me what you see on this package here. Now, let's not waste any time. Let's get this package open and see what it's all about. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's get into the package. Handy dandy unboxing knife. Safety first, kids. Let's get into it. So like I said, this is my first product from Dbrand that I've ever had. Packaging seems pretty minimal. Nothing too special here. But I am interested to see how it turned out and how this compares with some of the more affordable options that are in this style. So I will say the box does look pretty decent, but was it worth the wait? That's going to be the real question for this video. Also, is it worth the price? Now let's take a look at the box here, because we did, pay a premium price. We want a premium experience. I think it is, as far as boxes goes, it feels nice, soft touch box here, not your standard cardboard. We do see the design there. So that's the back of the device as well as the front there. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Just lift it up and that's about it. Nothing fancy. Just lift it up. Okay, what do we have here? Volume buttons. They did release a video about the volume buttons. We're going to check that out. Let's see what we have over here first. We have the skins. I did opt in getting the x-ray skins, and you do get 2 for 1. So it's a light x-ray and a dark x-ray. I already have a skin on mine. This is like a forged carbon fiber type skin. I may just keep that on there unless it has some sort of fitment issues. But we do get 2 skins. That's good to see. We also have a Dbrand cleaning cloth. That's nice. And 2, so we get 1 cleaning cloth for each skin. I do like that. I did like that it comes with 2 skins if you get the extra one. Not sure why, but it does come with 2 skins. And these are the spacers that they say you may need for the volume buttons if it's not tactile enough. So let's get into the actual case here. Now, as far as unboxing experience goes, I think it is a pretty premium unboxing experience. I never had a Dbrand product before, but this all seems premium, but you don't really care about the box. So let's set this to the side and check out the actual device itself, or the case rather. We have our thumbstick grips here. I may use these, I may not. I already have some Skull and Coat grips on mine, so I may just pluck that, file it to the side as Flossie Carter always says. Now, let's check out the actual case. Now you see the outside, that's compared to my tried and true case here. As you can see, around the same size, just different design. It has like some ridges here on the top and a slightly larger shell for the actual joysticks. You can see that here, slightly taller for the joysticks. Let's check the back. You see the back here. I think the vents on this are a little bit more practical. This is like shaped like the ROG logo and some vents here. So if this is like slightly off, it never really impacted the cooling, but even if one vent is like slightly off by a millimeter, it's not going to line up perfectly. So I think the ventilation here is a little bit more practical, just being this open mesh. So I do like it. Let's do the texture test. Okay, so the texture does feel very similar. I think the Dbrand is a little bit less grippy or a little bit less gritty. Like this one feels a little bit more gritty, but the Dbrand one does feel pretty grippy. So no issues there. We're gonna check that out with the stand. Let's check out this stand. Okay, so the stand does have like a clipping mechanism. I was afraid that it wouldn't have like a clipping mechanism, but it does have a clipping mechanism here. So it does clip into place, so it's not going to be like dangling around. So I do like that there. I think the original Steam Deck one had like a clip, like it can clip on and off, but I never really liked the idea of that. So I am pleased to see that this is more sturdy. So let's not waste any time. Let's get this top case off and put this to the side. We're gonna keep that there because we may need to check it out, test and see if it's worth it. Now let's get this on. Now I watched the video on how to put this on, and I was kind of surprised and almost disappointed because we have these pull tabs here, and as I put this on, I'm going to explain it. You pretty much have to keep these pull tabs because I don't know if it's like so tight that you need to pull up on this, but they tell you to actually save these pull tabs if you're going to take it on and off, because you have to really sort of maneuver it in, and you need that extra leverage to like get that on there. So it's not that easy to get on. You have to sort of get it over the trigger right here. As you can see, it goes in between that little gap there, and then you need to get the other one up and over. So it's not the easiest case to get on. That does make me feel like, you know, it's going to be a little bit more snug. Once we get it over there, then we have to pull it up, push it forward. It's a tight fit, so you're gonna need to grab onto there's tabs there. So once we get that side up, now we get the other side up. We have to put some force into it. So I am pulling it. Try not to break it. I'm not sure how strong this plastic is, but I don't want to break it. Okay, so we have that on now. I think we have the case fully on. Yeah, we do. So now we have to remove these tabs here. We'll pluck that and file it, save that for later. Now let's check it out. We're gonna test the fingerprint reader. So the fingerprint reader is working. Now, how do I feel about this case? Here is the Dbrand kill switch case. Let's see how it feels. Now I have a skin on there. My skin does fit well, even though it is a full body skin. It doesn't seem like it's peeling it up or anything like that. So that is good to see. If you have a skin on your ROG Ally already, you should be confident that it's not going to peel your skin up or anything. Now, as far as the feel goes, it does feel very similar to the other one that I had. So no complaints there. It does feel pretty similar. I think the other one actually has slightly more grip. I don't know if that's because I've worn it in a little bit more, but it does feel slightly more grippy, but maybe that's just me. Feels good. Let's check the buttons and cutouts. Of course, the front is fully open. You have that nice grip on the side and the palm. That's nice. There is like a little divot for the logo. Feels good. Let's check out our buttons and cutouts on the top. Okay, now let's test those volume buttons. No, I don't think I need the spacers because they said if it doesn't feel tactile, you may need to replace the spacers. But mine feels pretty tactile and it sounds pretty clicky, so that's good. Power button, I think the fitment of all of the ports is great. I don't have a extra mobile to test out, but I will test out a charging cable here. It's not the official charging cable. This is like a larger one. It does show the charging wattage. So buttons and cutouts, everything is good on the top here. Let's check out the back. We can see the ventilation here. The back buttons, everything looks good there. So no issues. Let's check out the stand. Let's do a stand test. You know, we gotta knock it around to see how it stands up. Sorry. Okay, so if you really knock it around, it may fold, but under normal circumstances, I feel like it is a good and solid case. I do like that it clips into place. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, that's it. I mean, I guess I'll play a game just to see how it feels. But that's pretty much the kill switch case from Dbrand. Not really much to talk about in regards to features. It has a stand, it has grip, and it has the traveling case. It pretty much has everything I want in a case, and I have no real complaints. Maybe over time I'll do an update if anything starts to like wear down or it gets like some weird you know I don't know. If anything goes wrong with it, I'll make an update. But overall, I feel good about this case. The grip feels good, actually. Not as grippy, I will say, not as grippy. Maybe like 10% less grippy than my other one. But everything feels good, and you're not gonna have any issues with this. Like I said, it fits over skin. It fits over all the buttons and the cutouts, the vents on the top, on the back. Everything is pretty much good to go. So that's pretty much it. That is the Dbrand kill switch case. Now, to answer the question of the day, was it worth the wait? Okay, one thing I will say is that the case does turn up the volume. So it does turn up the volume. So make sure you turn it off if you put it in the case, because it does turn up the volume. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, because if it's pressing the volume button. But anyway, like I said, was it worth the wait? I guess. I mean, it does everything I needed to do. So was it worth waiting 6 months? I wasn't really waiting for it, so I guess it is worth the wait in that sense. Is it worth the price is the real thing. Like, is it really worth the price versus my like $25 version? Is it worth $75? I really don't think so. I know Dbrand is like charging you for their brand, and you do get a product that you can really rely on, and you also get this nice little logo on the bottom. I didn't talk about that. These logos on the bottom, Dbrand X ROG, but I don't know if it's worth $75. I mean, if you think it is, I think it is good to protect your investment. But for like $25, I got this. And I don't think this is 3 times better than this. So probably not worth the price, but it is a good overall package. And I think it is a good product. Now, I'm not saying it's a ripoff, but I don't feel comfortable saying that it's worth $75. That just seems like a lot. You do get skins with it and some thumbstick caps, but $75 seems like a lot when you can get one from JSO. So like I said, this one on my Steam Deck is from JSO, and this is also modular. So this stand comes off. It also has like a attachment for a power bank. So this is like $30, and it's from JSO, which is a pretty reputable company, and they have this for the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally. So I mean, for $30 you get pretty much the same thing. I don't think it's worth the $75, but I'm not gonna knock it. I think I'm gonna keep this on my device from now on, and I'll just retire this one as a backup. So seeing as that's the case, I will say it is a great case. It's overpriced, but it is great. So that's all I have to say. Sorry, this is a long-winded video. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. Drop test, 2-inch drop test, 6-inch drop test. Let's see if it still works. And yes, still works. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.